But it's never time we all stand up. Stop lying to yourself and be true to yourself, and that might be we both can exceed destiny. So let's jam it out. You might feel alone, but not like by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, to be over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel her right now. You are the place my only home. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day whisper like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the soul that we're together. Can't feel my heartbeat, so take my hand to them tomorrow. Don't hold back a little bit, you give me strength and give me play. To dark the darkness, let's fall yeah, in love. Sparks just like Hibana. Come, light up like Hibana.
We've reached our destination. Go no further!
No shield can stand up to these fish!
I see one, eh? It's almost too strong.
Be like it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Ow! Bring him down!
This one's mine!
Here I come. Giant demon fang. Win. Take down their defenses. Still.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Raging Cascade!
This one's all mine. It's over.
More for the side! Back into
Rise
the
and
fray! Barely a blip on our radar.
Cannibal!
It's about time. I was beginning to worry you jumped ship like the rats you are.
You're not so fortunate. We're here to end you. To liberate Cyslodia. To avenge Zephyr.
You talk big, but don't you think you're forgetting something? Of your precious resistance groups, whether the Silver Swords or any others, none have ever dealt a blow to Renan domination. In each and every realm, the story is the same. Until you. You, who wields the blazing sword of Calaglia, are different.
News of Balsef's defeat really took the wind out of your sails.
That brute? A bad case of brawn over brain. Certainly no loss to me. Still, even the smallest of sparks can grow into an inferno. I must give precedence to the task at hand, extinguishing you. Snuffing out your fire before it spreads across the 5 realms.
No, he can't be.
Rinwell?
Nothing. I'm fine.
I, Ganabelt Valkyris, Lord of Cyslodia, accept your challenge. Come and meet your death.
You'll pay for what you did to my father!
The feisty mouth wishes to bite the hand that feeds, does he?
I never wanted to serve you! I had no choice! That's freaking done!
Rising Falcon! Thunder!
That's
You're
freaking
mine!
done!
Get lost!
Whoa, you alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay. Not my finest.
Parry my every attack!
Leave this to me. I'll take him down.
Let's go!
Death is the wind! In here! Concentration! More for
An
the
astral
side.
art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Good! Death is the wind! Air thrust! Light astral energy! Pierce over!
I think not.
The barrier's been broken!
Now you
Everyone,
see what I can
focus
do.
your attacks!
Pay for what you did.
Double Demon Fang!
Radiant, look here!
Here I come!
Dragon here! Not on my watch!
Okay. This time!
Radiant, still full! Another ammo, one!
Where you go?
Lightning!
You'll be ripped apart!
Dance in the wind!
Blink and you'll miss it!
I'll be saving this one!
That's much better.
Here, let me help!
I'm on where you go! Win! You're mine! Get
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! We were just getting started!
Here's a healing art!
Breathe deep the
He's
despair!
channeling astral energy!
Damn it! Can't get any closer.
If this keeps up...
Burn in hell!
While the depths of despair consume him,
Not on my watch!
You're mine!
he commands all the astral
Smash
planes.
you!
Primed and ready! I'll be saving
While
one,
thou art
never
cursed
miss!
to expire into
Swirl
nothing,
Blade! Double Demon Fang!
Blazer spear!
he stands bathed in heavenly light,
I'm not done!
whilst thou comes before the gates of air.
Lightning
Come forth,
ablaze!
divine lightning!
Swirl Blade!
The end is imminent! Indignation!
Cover the castle!
Insignificant worm! Now return to dust!
Light astral energy! If we take another assault from that arc, we're done for! That mirage he creates, it can channel all of his energy!
Then I guess we gotta get in. We can hit him hard.
Burn! We were just getting started! Here we go!
Here's a healing art! Dance in the wind! Here's the evil!
My turn!
I'm on it.
Blink and you'll
Never
miss!
win!
Raging cascade!
Anything in armor is all mine. The blazing sword will be mine!
Glacial Spear!
Blow away! Get lost!
Rising Falcon!
Here's a
I really owe you one.
Lightning Orb!
Drink deep the dis...
Raging Cascade!
Should you and unite with the abyss?
Still going? I'll finish it first!
Raging Cascade!
Whilst the depths of despair consume us, I command all the astral planes.
It's over!
Thou art cursed to expire nothing! Who stands bathed in heavenly light?
Annihilation! Get toasty!
First strike! Have you learned your lesson? No, not yet! For the sake of Lenegis and my fellow brethren on Dana, I will not! I will not! Shoot your stupid mouth and No, I refuse to believe this. It cannot end this way. If I die, my subjects will...
It's over. But Zephyr's still gone.
Focus on the positive. We defeated a lord, and under difficult circumstances, too.
Focus on the positive? Zephyr's dead, Xion.
And the Renans ruled this world unimpeded for 3 centuries. Did you think there wouldn't be any sacrifices?
So Zephyr's life just doesn't matter? He's dead, Xion. Our friend is dead. We're fighting this damn war to keep people alive!
Yeah, you're right. This is a war. Did you just realize that? Zephyr wasn't the first to die, and he sure won't be the last. If you can't handle that, Alphen, then you should run back to Calaglia. And when you do, just remember to leave the blazing sword here, in safer hands.
What's that supposed to mean? Damn it. She just thinks she can say whatever she likes. Bickering among ourselves at a time like this isn't gonna get us anywhere. Especially at a time like this. All right. Fine.
So much for Ganabelt. Good riddance.
You said it.
So, was the Lord of Calaglia like Ganabelt too?
No. Balsef was huge, a real tough guy act. Now that I think of it, his crest was different too. His was a flaming cross.
Ah, I see. Anyway, what do you guys plan on doing from here?
We keep moving. 3 Renan Lords remain, and we won't rest until their thrones are empty as well. That work for you, Xion?
That was my endgame from the beginning. Hey, so if it's not too much trouble, could I maybe come along?
Isn't Cyslodia your home?
I mean, yes, but it's just, now that everyone knows what I've been hiding, well, it might be best to get as far away as I can until it all quiets down. Is that okay? I promise I'll pull my own weight.
Sure. You're welcome to join us.
Taking off, huh?
Yeah, thanks for everything.
It's too bad. I wish there was more we could do to pay you back for all you've done. I'll see to it personally that Zephyr's remains reach Calaglia safely.
What's next for Cyslodia?
I honestly couldn't tell you. The enemy infiltrated its way right to our core as a people. Only time will tell if we can rise above our suspicions and come together.
Zephyr once told me that so long as you don't give up, there's no wall that can't be torn down.
Sounds about right. And thanks to you, the greatest obstacle that was in our way is now gone. I suppose the rest of it will be up to us.
I look forward to seeing how far you'll go.
Oh, I almost forgot. Before you head off, there's something I wanted to give you.
Wow, look at you. You scrub up real nice.
It was a parting gift.
It's like speaking to one of the old Dahnan heroes from legend.
Where to next, then?
Elda Menancia. You're really going to travel in that thing?
Why not? It's not as heavy as it looks. Actually, there's someone I was hoping we could invite along with us.
You can't be serious.
Got someplace to be?
Not really. I mean, I can't stay here, of course. Then again, there's no one waiting for me back in Calaglia either. Plenty of ditches along the road. Maybe I'll find one to die in.
How about a fresh start?
After the kinds of things I've done, I don't know where I'd even begin.
Your father said that as long as you face the past, there's hope.
I think it might be a little late for that.
He also said he'd fought and lost all his life, but didn't regret it in the slightest. It's only over when you give up. Keep fighting, and even that wall inside you can be brought down. Don't you want to see what your dad saw on the other side of that wall? What he was fighting for?
Do you think I'm even worthy to?
That's for you to decide.
I'm sick of losing everything I love. Of running from life. maybe all that's left is to just turn around and face it. Count me in.
Finally, I thought you'd never finish. We've still got a ways to go.
Here we go, Hootle.
This armor was a gift from Bregan. What if it really did belong to a Dahnan hero once upon a time? He challenged an overwhelmingly powerful Renan foe and perished for it. I wonder how he felt having the hopes of the people riding on him.
Hey, did you make off with that armor while none of us were looking? Because I've gotta admit, you look pretty snazzy in it.
He didn't steal it, if that's what you mean. Bregan gave it to him as a parting gift.
Ah, right. Although it makes sense, I guess. It's like a symbol of rebellion in its own way.
Which is why it should have been your father wearing this, not me.
I don't know. I don't think he could have pulled it off like you, man.
I wonder what the last wearer of this armor was dreaming of for Cyslodia when they decided to rise up and fight.
Who knows? Anyone who could have answered that is long gone. Truth is always lost with the departed.
Are you saying there's no point in trying to understand why they gave up their lives?
No, only that it's impossible to know for sure. Look, I can tell that you're concerned about Cyslodia's future, but we do have other things to take care of. You can't shoulder all of the world's problems, Alphen. If you try to, you'll only find yourself buried by the weight of it all.
Yeah, I know. My path is forward, and I'll do what I can, here and now.
You were born in Calaglia, right, Law?
Oh yeah, it's scalding hot all the time there, so I was shocked when I learned Cyslodia is the exact opposite. Not to mention dark.
Not anymore, thankfully.
How did you even manage to cross the border between realms? All 5 realms are supposed to be closed off, due to the nature of the crown contest.
What? Is this an interrogation now?
I didn't mean it like that. I just figured if a Dahnan like you was able to slip between realms, it could come in handy later.
Ah, good thinking. I don't think I really did anything all that creative, though.
What? Don't tell me you climbed over the walls of fire.
Oh, hell no. Not even Zeugles could do something that crazy. Nah, I stowed away.
In what?
Oh, you'll like this. The realms don't maintain much contact with each other, but there are resources each is looking to trade for. So, there are cargo convoys from each of the lords that go around a few times a year to lend those resources to each other.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. That was the only time the gates of Calaglia would ever open up.
Right. Obviously, they don't let Dahnans ride with them, so I snuck on board inside some cargo instead.
So you were carried out of the realm? You did great not getting caught. Way to go.
Let's just say I've always had a knack for sneaking around since I was little. I was also really desperate to get the hell out of Calaglia at the time. I had more guts than brains that day. If I had to guess, I probably wasn't the first one to ever do something like that. Dahnan or Renan.
I wonder if that's how Ganabelt, was able to hear about what happened in Calaglia so quickly.
So in other words, we should always assume that the enemy is informed about whatever it is that we may be up to, wherever we go. Stay sharp. We're going in.
I don't sense any more enemies. Yeah!
Hey.
Thanks for letting me stick around, you guys.
Sure, we're happy to have you. But are you sure you don't want to head back to Calaglia?
Yeah, I'm not sure how I can help yet. But for now, I'm going to follow Alphen and see what happens next.
Okay, off we go. Where does that drawbridge connect to?
No idea, but I've seen it get lowered. It can't be lowered from this side anyway, so it's useless to us.
Phew, what a rush.
Get lost!
You got company!
The tide of battle has turned.
Shield!
That's the power of Comrade
These ones
Genard.
can run rings
Right.
around us!
Comrade Genard.
What? Too sentimental?
We won that by a mile!
Lost!
Don't mind if I do!
I never miss!
I'm not done! I can't lay a finger on you.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just watch and see.
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Get lost!
We're cleaning out.
Let me take the rest!
Well, someone's feeling lively!
I'm on it!
Easy peasy, huh, Hoodle?
opponent like this should be easy.
Anything in armor is all mine!
Damn it! Swallow Blade! Try that!
Raging Glacier! It's like trying to keep up with a wolf!
Fantastic! Great! Amazing!
Shut up, Law! I'm trying to focus!
I was only trying to be nice.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Looks like some solid equipment.
No choice.
Glacial Spear!
Ah! Ignite!
One more!
Take this!
Dance in the wind!
Swallow Blade!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Here I come! Together, that wasn't even a problem. What's wrong?
Really?
Ah!
Sure.
Hey. Ah!
Right.
Right. Nice work. What?
Hey!
Well? What? Shion.
What?
Very nice.
Boy, talk about a spry old man.
I can't wait to see him again.
You really liked that apple pie, didn't you?
Heck of a lot of fish swimming around in this pond, huh?
Are they edible?
Sure, they're edible, but we've got no way to catch any. Who? Who? Who?
Look, Hootle! One of your buddies!
I hate camping out. lost.
Don't mind if I do.
Here I come! You're coming,
The tide of battle has turned.
That's the power of comrades in arms.
Comrades in arms.
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl everything?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
I guess even someone as fashionable as you wouldn't know a whole lot about Dan and armor, right?
Not really, no. Like, what's with that scarf? I don't remember that being with any of the armor we found back there.
Oh, well, remember how you told me you thought I'd look good wearing some blue? I took your advice to heart and decided to give it a go.
Oh, I see. Well, it suits you.
Would you say I've learned to spruce things up like you suggested?
I wouldn't go that far.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Hey, Alphen. When do you find the time to train?
What's brought this on all of a sudden?
It's just, even without the blazing sword, you'd still be able to hold your own, right? But I never see you training.
I'd hardly call it a regimen. Unless exchanging blows with Zeugles counts.
I mean, sure, I get that real-life practice beats training any day. But you must have the odd trick or two up your sleeve.
I just told you, I really don't.
Wait, I've got it. It's your armor, right? You channel the extra weight into your strikes and...
It's actually not as heavy as it looks.
So not the armor, huh? In that case...
Just calm down a little, would you? Why are you so fixated on this anyway?
Well, because I want to make myself stronger.
You're strong enough as it is. I almost feel sorry for those Renan soldiers.
It's not enough. I need to keep working to get stronger. I won't allow myself to fail anyone again.
Law?
I'm useless the way I am now. If someone else dies because of me...
Law!
Sorry. Spiraling into self-doubt won't do me any favors. I know that.
None of us are invincible, Law. We're all just getting by, doing the best we can.
That's all we can ask of each other, right? It's as good a place as any to start, I guess.
To start what?
My new training regimen, of course. And what better way to kick it off than push-ups? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I admire your enthusiasm. Just don't overdo it, okay?
Just wait. You'll see how strong I can get. I'll take guard duty tonight. It's fine.
Do we have enough food stocked up?
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Come Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cyslodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream, the snow stained red with blood. And all the while, those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop? We need all our manpower to face these Zeugles.
Jeez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dana was conquered, Danans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renans because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at that over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renans erased a lot of our history. But if we look hard enough, I think we'll find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
We'll win it all right. Then we'll reclaim our history.
Little help! They look cute, but they're vicious.
We did it! Not again! We got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Take this! All yours! You're finished!
Now, Law! Get toasty!
Burn strike! I still got a ways to go.
I guess Messia is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a Snake Eye and you were a Silver Sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd pair, it's true.
You guys are the odd ones, running with a Renin.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
No choice.
Raging Cascade!
Go! This one's mine!
I'm on it.
That freaking does it!
Healing water!
Eat this!
Cascade!
Bet that shell's hiding something big.
You got company!
Raging hurricane.
Reload! Not in your dreams!
All back in there to flame.
Glad you have your uses.
How about this?
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Gale Force!
Spear!
Pierce evil!
Just the cut.
Freeze Lancer! Gale Force!
Finish you
Reload
with
it out!
All mine.
Thunderblade!
Rising Phoenix. Take
I'm
that.
Annihilation! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Check out these biceps! Pretty glorious, right?
Why are guys so obsessed with their muscles?
Because these puppies have yet to let me down.
No choice. Double Phoenix Bang.
Here's my lightning condemn!
Rising Falcon.
Master! You're mine! Dance to the
Be
wind!
careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
You're mine. Severin Wing.
Freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
We're on the home stretch
Can you
now.
take care of it? Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Severin Wing.
Roll now!
I'll be
Here I come. Severin Wing. Rising
Thunderblade!
Falcon.
We managed to pull through.
Hi, Hoodle! I never miss!
Rising
Look at
Falcon.
you! Is it hot? Dispense healing! Flame of Spirit! Laser Spear!
Double Phoenix.
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
When did leave the enemy's arc to me?
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right. I should probably do something about that. Hit gone! Broken! Not today! Here I come!
You don't mind if I do.
Here's the evil.
Rising Falcon! I'll take you all on!
Do it.
Here I come! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! You're mine! Win!
Well, looky here.
See what I can do!
Double Demon Fang! Severing Ring!
Do it!
Searing Gale! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
First
I owe
aid!
you...
Barely a blip on our radar.
No backing down!
You're mine!
Dragon
Swallow
Killer!
Blade!
Here!
Try this! Infernal Torrent!
This one's mine!
Damn it!
This one's mine!
This one's all mine! Searing Gale!
Here's a healing.
Do it!
Feel.
You made quick work of us!
Want me to pick up your slot then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
All good things.
Demon Fang!
Do it! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. No choice. Not today! Here I come! Slot! Try this!
We'll save you!
It's over! Double Demon Fang!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Here and now!
It's over! Double Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
You got this! The picture of hell!
You're finished! Here I come!
Do it!
It's over! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Little help!
Where are you going?
take this! Swallow Blade! Double Demon Fang!
Feel! Now! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Certainly not bad.
No complaints here.
Dispose of the trash.
Dragon Shell! I'll smash you!
It's on! I'm on it! Not today!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite
Did you
aware
just
without
hear me?
you. Yes. I need you, remember?
Right. Astral Arts?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! Swallow Blade! Try this! This is bad, right?
Yes, Alphen. Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Onward and upward. Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
You're mine!
It's over!
First strike!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! Nice one, Alphen.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Backing down! Burn! I'm on it!
Not in your dreams!
I'm not done! Try! First strike!
Lightning
Take
Arc!
this!
Here's a healing arc!
Here I come!
Raging Cascade!
Now!
I owe you one.
Do it!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! My turn!
Raging Storm!
Any injuries? All this walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach some places you wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Now that you mention it, the ceiling's not gonna come down on us, is it?
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
You're mine! Eat this!
I never miss!
Swallow blade! Double demon fang! I'm on it! You're mine!
Armor won't save you! Glacier Spear! Pierce evil!
First strike! Somebody win!
Do it!
What's she on?
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
That extra training paid off.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. Sword expert coming through. Here's a healing arm.
Take this! You picked the wrong fight!
I'll finish you here and now. If I do.
I'm not done!
Here,
I can carve through armor.
I'm not
What a
Raging sword.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take it.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'm on it! Take this!
Run you
You're
through!
a demon
Do
face!
it! Astral energy.
Say no more! Onward and upward.
I think Hoodle's hungry.
Funny. I could have sworn that was your stomach making all the racket.
It's over! Double demon face!
Right here.
Take this! First try! Finish!
Never want this one's
You're
mine.
mine!
Now.
It's locked! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again! Gotta break through!
Here, this one's mine.
Take this! I'm on it! It's over! This one's all mine! Take this!
Is that statue wielding art?
Fantastic!
Now I see everything.
Amazing!
Shut up, Law. I'm trying to focus.
I was only trying to be nice.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you? I'm not really built for close quarters combat. Nor am I.
Shining supernova.
Looks like we won. when we left Cisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
We're finally here. Elde Menancia, the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cyslodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful. Oh, what?
Oh, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elde Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Xion! Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you all right, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own.
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he? This'll be a delicious piece of cake!
Dragon Shell!
Infernal Torrent! You're finished!
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Demon Fang!
Demon Flame! Now!
Blind Fleet!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Rising Falcon! It's over!
Swallow in the sky!
Here I come! Huh?
Mega Ray!
Big Blast! Here I come!
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
What's wrong? Huh?
Yes!
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Mm-hmm. Just great. That can't be. Nice. Very well.
Maybe we should have left them alone.
Thanks, Xion.
Why are you thanking me?
What's this doing here?
Get lost!
Dance in the wind! Dragon
Wait now.
Radiant Pierce!
Where are you going?
You're mine!
Radiant Light!
Try this!
Searing Flame!
Infernal
I won't do it!
Xion, Astral Energy! Full throttle!
They're surrounding us!
Here I go!
Got flyers!
I'm stuck! Here's let him march through it! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
That's quite the technique.
You need me? I'm there.
I hate camping out.
Why do you keep staring at me, Xion?
Just, what is that wolf on your shoulder?
Oh, this thing? I love it! I got it off a street vendor for just 10 gold.
I don't know if that's something to brag about,
Hey, 10 gold's a bargain if you ask me.
because it wouldn't sell otherwise. It serves no practical purpose. Honestly, I'm surprised you paid 10 whole gold for it.
Shut up!
But the detail is so lifelike. I think you made a good choice, Law.
Really?
I have no idea why you wear it over your shoulder, though.
I think it looks pretty cool.
'87! 88! 89! Oh, shoot!
What the? Is the enemy attacking?
Sorry about that. You're not hurt, are you?
Law? What on Dana are you doing?
What am I doing? Training, obviously. I found these nice and heavy rocks that I decided to strap onto my arms, but I guess I didn't tie them down good enough because they went flying.
So you were doing improvised weight training. You and your crazy ideas.
I can't help it. If I'm not training, it's easy for me to get anxious.
Well, that's fair. Actually, I remember seeing you practicing your forms for some time when we were camping the other day.
Yep. No amount of muscle will do you any good if you don't stay on top of your fighting forms. It always feels good when I know I'm still sharp.
Sounds to me like you have too much pent-up energy.
Don't train so hard that you wind up hurting yourself, Law. I promise you, You're already perfectly strong as it is.
No, I'm not. You never know what we'll run into out there. You can never go into a fight too prepared. And that's the truth. Besides, I won't rest until I know that I'm stronger than you, Alphen.
Oh, I see how it is. Well, I don't plan on letting you beat me. Maybe I'll add some weights to my sword and practice swinging it. That should help out.
Alphen, are you crazy?
You're right. This does make for decent training. Good call with the extra weight law.
Right? Now you get it!
Since we've already come this far, what do you say we have a little one-on-one with our rocks strapped on?
Hell yeah! I'm down for that! Just give me a second, I'll be all ready to roll. Okay, I'm all set. Let's do this! Take this!
I'm just getting started.
Our camp is completely wrecked!
Go. You two are cleaning it up.
Yes, Xion.
Xion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegis. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point. You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first. Morning. Ready to head out?
Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Ho ho!
Look, Hootle! One of your buddies! I think Hootle senses something.
What's this thing?
Glacier Spear! Pierce evil! In here! If they rush you gotta jump for cover, okay? Oh, magic is
Rising Falcon! You're mine!
in the sky is mine! Raging Cascade! In here!
You made quick work of them. Want me to pick up your slack then? Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Well, looky here!
Just great.
I guess... Yeah!
Great! An opponent like this should be easy.
This one's mine!
Talon Hurricane!
Gale Force!
Glimmer Dragon!
Lightning
Take
Orb!
this!
Lightning!
Here I come!
Flame of
You're
Fury!
finished!
Talon Hurricane!
You're mine!
Raging
Rising
Storm!
Falcon! Take this!
Sleep now!
Here I come!
Get out of there with
Win! My turn! I'm not done! Swallow Blade! Take this!
Do it!
No choice.
It's over!
Now you see
It's
what
a
I can
duel
do.
You're
of
mine! You're finished!
Now I'm in the groove.
Right! Here I come!
I've got this! Let a marksman
Handle it.
Wait.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Out of our way!
Not on my watch! It's
I'm on it! Burn!
Annihilation!
You're mine!
Do it! You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, it's almost too strong.
Leave the enemy arc
like it.
to me!
No complaints here.
Glacial Spear!
You're mine!
This one's mine!
Through escape!
Halcyon,
Get out of my sightline or you'll get hit!
Oops. Right. Sorry. Thanks.
Seems about right to me.
Hey, would you look at that?
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
You're mine! Here I come! Try harder! Take this!
I'm all done!
Searing Gale! Ha! You're
Hey,
finished!
lost us away.
Come and face me!
Not on my watch!
You're mine! Swallow Blade! Double Demon Fang! It's over!
We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because we're on on.
You're mine!
It must take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not brave. I just do what I have to.
If you're ever in a pinch,
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet and...
I know fine weapon material when I see it. spear! Piercing
Take
punch!
this!
Armor won't save you!
Light
Your
Astro
finish!
Lightning Condemn!
Try! Try this!
Blade!
Here I go! I'm only getting
Take
started!
this!
I'm on a roll
Demon
now!
Fang!
Line
Three!
Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
Sentence done!
Alton and the others truly are strong. That's my cue.
Eat dirt! Shut him down!
Watch them!
Here I come! Win! First strike!
I'm on a roll now!
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over...
Stop memorizing my move!
No choice!
I never miss!
Strike! Double Demon Fang! Crumble!
They're
Double
surrounded!
Sword!
I'm only getting started!
Enough done!
Big blast! Hear me! Flame of Fury!
Pull it together, Law.
Sorry, right? I'm calm.
Fall into the Here's a healing arm!
Anything in armor is all mine. Now you see what I can do.
Here I come! Double Demon Fang!
I'll tear you apart. I'm on a roll now. I'll let you old.
You'll pay for that! It's on!
So those are Dan and Astral Arts.
Not
Something you want
today!
to say? Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy.
You're on!
Not done yet.
Here's a healing arm!
We are freaking invincible.
Alton and the others truly are strong.
What about me?
Let the marksman hit!
You're finished!
Raging Cascade!
Portal Blade!
In here!
Here I come! Strike! This is looking good!
Healing arm!
Now I'm in the groove.
All right.
Art expert coming through!
Dragon Shout! He's such a failure.
Sweet now.
Here's a healing arm!
The others.
First aid!
Alright.
You're mine! Mega Ray! Here, let me help. First aid! Thank you.
Dragon Shout!
Sleep now. It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Ready to go!
Dragon Shout!
First aid! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Not done yet!
Lightning
Demon
orb!
Now in the groove.
Stay away from my friend!
You're mine!
Confiscated! Take it! Raging Storm! Alright, it's
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! I can't heal you forever!
Wind Astral
Sword Rain
Energy!
Alpha! Blow
Dance in the
away!
wind! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Raging Cascade!
Rising Wyvern!
Here's another!
Here I come! Not today! Its defenses are down!
Hit!
This should do
Dance
it!
in the wind! Air thrust!
Rising Wyvern!
Take that!
Blue Escape! Lunar Rondo! Rising
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Rising Wyvern!
Photon flash! No getting up, please!
Slash!
Here goes!
Try this!
Bullseye!
Infernal Torrent! Dragon Swarm!
Bullseye!
This one's all mine!
Raging Cascade! I know!
I'm gonna need more than that.
One more! Lightning! Light Astral...
Glacial
Raging
Spear.
Cascade! Evil! Raging Cascade!
Alpha! Blow away!
Light Astral Interference! Flame! Reload!
If it's in the sky, it's
Soaring
mine.
Alpha!
Not in your dreams!
Blow away!
Dance in
Where
the
are
wind!
you going?
Rising Wyvern!
Raging Cascade! I'm all stuffed up! Fred! Just what the doctor ordered! Flame of Fury! Go get it! Photon flash! Photon flash!
Now I'm in the groove. I can carve through armor.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Raging Cascade! Do it! Alpin! Astral energy!
Say no more.
I'll tear you apart!
Demon Fang! Double Demon
Light
Fang!
Astral energy!
Destruction!
Hey, close one! Right back at ya!
Take this!
Here's another!
Dragon Swarm! Swallow Dance! Eternal Devastation! Talon Hurricane!
Dance in the wind!
I'll tear you
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! They're not playing around!
Now you see what I can do.
Arc
Not
Field!
today!
Raging Cascade!
I'll tear you apart.
Dragon Swarm!
Wait!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out! Not in your dreams!
I'm on it! I'm on it! I'm on it!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Eat this!
Dance in the wind!
I'm on a Rondo! Power! Phoenix!
Here's another healing!
Now, while it's
One
reeling!
last one. Take it down!
Thrust!
Air thrust! Light Astral... Ready? I'm ready! Photon flash!
This one's mine. It can't get up.
Raging Cascade! Downfall! Spread!
Double Phoenix!
Photon flash! Go get it! Dance in the wind!
Take this! Eat this! Double
Light
Phoenix!
Astral... Here's the evil! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Light Astral energy! Dance in the wind!
You picked the wrong fight!
Here's the healing art! They're not playing around!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
Armor won't save you.
Dance in the wind!
Here comes something big.
Try to dodge! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Raging Cascade! I'm only getting started! Here goes! One more! I'm only getting started! Lightning! Downfall!
I'm almost impressed.
High praise coming from you.
Air thrust!
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Raging Cascade! I'm all stuffed up! Photon flash! Raging Cascade! Raging
too much.
Cascade! Fred! Raging Cascade! Fred!
Where are you going?
Hit! Take that! I'll bring you back from dance in the wind! Air thrust! Resuscitation!
Glacial Spear.
Dance in the wind! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Reload!
Now you see what I can do.
Dance in the wind!
Swallow Blade! I'm on it!
One more! Bullseye! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! They're not playing around! Do it!
Shark! Lightning Tiger Blade! I wonder if I'm as strong as my dad was.
One day I think you'll surpass him.
I wonder when.
I hate camping out.
Zoogles aside, the ground here is pretty nice and comfy to sit on.
You can tell even without a sense of pain?
Thankfully, yeah.
What would you do if you couldn't even feel that much?
You mean if I had to only rely on sight and sound? And couldn't even taste or smell anything? I don't even want to think about it.
I guess it'd be like looking at a picture in a way, if that makes sense.
A world I couldn't touch. I wonder if that's what it's like for Xion.
Oh.
You okay? You made a weird sound.
Sorry. I was just thinking how amazing this view is.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen mountains and fields before?
Actually, now that I think about it, it's not every day we get to enjoy views like this.
You too?
Yeah. Calaglia has rocky landscapes, but the terrain here is completely different. Like, you see that mountain over there? Doesn't it look like a big wave that somebody turned into stone?
Right? And those ones look like the horns or claws of some giant monster. I'm surprised they managed to stay up.
Yeah. Just be thankful we don't have to pass under them.
Actually,
They won't come tumbling down that easily.
You sure about that?
Menancia harvests Earth energy, which explains why the topography is so varied here. It's also why those rocks are bound to be sturdy.
So all that astral energy is also what makes this realm look so lush then. Does astral energy really have that much of an impact on the land?
Yeah. Is that why even that mountain looks the way that it does?
The stronger the energy is, the greater impact it has on lots of things. So yes, like a great big fire.
But these imbalances are too pronounced to be nature's work. It's not how Dana would otherwise naturally look.
If it's not natural, then you mean all of this is the Renans doing?
When you put it like that, even something as nice looking as this starts to feel wrong.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?
Look, Hootle! One of your buddies!
I see a village over there.
The people working in it look Danon.
Look at these fields and all this livestock. Am I crazy for thinking these people seem to have it pretty easy?
What the hell is going on here?
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Ah! Uh-huh. All right. Yeah. Good grief.
Very nice.
I guess...
Yes. I don't believe this.
Huh? Really? Who would have thought we'd be raising animals in a place like this?
Since we've decided to stop, we should make use of the opportunity.
Do you mean me?
It doesn't matter who. Look, Renan soldiers.
Do the Renans control this city? I've never seen so many of them in one place before.
No. Look at the cores on them. These people are all Danans. They're slaves.
If they are, they're awfully well dressed.
And they're smiling, too. Something weird's going on here.
Forgive the intrusion, but if I'm not mistaken, you're newcomers to Elda Menancia, yes? Please, you have no reason to be alarmed. My name is Drashin. I work at the Department for Welfare.
Department for Welfare?
We work to support the day-to-day living of all citizens. Welcoming newcomers to the realm is a part of our job, albeit one we rarely have the pleasure to perform.
Let me guess. We get a free pair of shackles as a welcome gift.
Perish the thought! Your trepidation is perfectly understandable, but I assure you, our way is quite different. In the past, this realm was no different from any other, and run by a rather merciless ruler. But all of that changed once His Excellency, Lord Dohalim, assumed power 7 years ago.
Dohalim.
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Danans were treated with the respect we deserve. Lord Dohalim is adored by Danans throughout the realm, and we serve him with gladness.
Am I hearing you right? The Danans here willingly serve a Renan lord?
Please, see for yourself. You're free to go anywhere you like. Just ask if you should need anything.
What is it? Spit it out.
It's just, we came here to free everyone.
Uh-huh.
But the Danans of this realm are all happy to serve Dohalim. Are there any walls that even need tearing down?
Who cares? That just makes our path to Dohalim that much clearer.
I guess, but...
Still, Drashin said we should check things out for ourselves. Maybe we should look around a bit, see what we learn.
Everyone is all smiles.
I've never seen a city so lively before.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
I guess.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay!
Huh?
All right.
Hey!
Everyone walking the streets looks so calm and happy. I guess it really is true they don't treat Dahnans as slaves here.
Did they actually somehow achieve equality here? And if they did, why? To what end?
Something here doesn't feel right. Even though they sure want to act like it does.
What is going through that Lord Dohalim's mind, I wonder?
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us. What's wrong?
Yes! Ah!
How?
Huh? Hey!
Got it.
Yes!
Huh? Hey! Why are we humoring this old man again?
Because there's no way I'm past.
Yeah!
What?
still can't believe I'm seeing Dahnans and Renans getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renans.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet. So these are the training grounds. The atmosphere here feels different compared to the rest of Ascent.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
So, it's still a good way for us to test our strength. Stop sweating the small stuff.
Right, here goes! Take this! Double Demon Fang! It's over! This one's gonna be tough! Take this! I'm not done! Wind! Mirage! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! I'll take you all on! Now! Here I come! No escape! Double Demon Fang! Try harder! Not a chance! Rising Falcon! It's over! Double Demon Fang! This isn't looking good! Here I come! You're finished! Here I come! It's on! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! Double Demon Fang! Take this! Is this it?
My dad's working in the quarry today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Looks like Dahnans are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Whew! I don't sense any more enemies.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
Halt! I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Elder Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danon.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The Guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Elda Menancia has Danons protecting him?
In this country, Danon guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danon laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danon medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a Renan for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danons who just accepted Renan rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Whew! I don't sense any more enemies.
I just don't get it. The Danons have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renans all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. but I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sisloden about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Elda Menancia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Hey!
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menancia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menancia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword, I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik?
Yes, my lord.
Please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the Lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menencia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Dahnans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me. Funny. I could have sworn that was your stomach making all the racket.
So what is Mahag Saar exactly?
One of the 5 realms of Dana. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them.
What's this thing?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? Maybe something's going on in the forest. this place? The shelves here are filled with books. Not just Renan books either. There are tons of Danon ones too.
Rinwell, I get that you're excited, but we've got more important things to worry about right now.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.